Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Mark, and today I'll be taking you through Imaginiff. Now, Imaginiff is a board game designed for 3 to 8 players. It takes approximately 25 to 45 minutes to play, and it's by Buffalo Games. Okay? Now, to start with, you have a board that around the outside edge, these are all normally blank, and then you fill them in. And when you fill them in, you can fill them in with whomever you want. You can put your own names down, and if you have like 3 people, you can put your own names down, but then you still have to fill in the other 5. But basically, you can put anybody you want to down. You can put a fictional character, you can put real life people, live, dead, doesn't really matter. And the only thing that matters that when you're putting somebody down is that everybody at the table knows who that character is. So it's not fair to say, "Oh, this is Bob down the street from me," if if the other players don't know who Bob, your neighbor, is. So, in this case, I've just done simple random things: R2D2, Robin Williams, Iron Man, Pongo from 101 Dalmatians, Jennifer Aniston, Neo from The Matrix, Frosty the Snowman, and Babe Ruth. So, and that can be again pretty much anybody or anything that you want. Okay. Then there's this question mark token, and that will also be placed somewhere around the outside edge. Okay, and then each player has a token, and it basically starts on the start. And then each player will also receive 8 cards, and it's just simply numbered 1 through 8 in the color of their token. Now, when it's the player's turn, they roll the dice, and then they move the question mark token around the outside edge in either direction that they so choose. In this case, I can just move it over here, and so then I would land on Iron Man. Now there are 2 different types of question cards, 2 cards in Imaginiff that come up. The first one is just simply a card where it says Imaginiff blank. And if it says blank, it is referring to the person that is on the question mark. So in this case, this would say, imagine if Iron Man were at work and a fire broke out. What would he or she do? 1, save the boss. 2, save important files. 3, panic. 4, roast marshmallows. 5, destroy the evidence. Or 6, organize the evacuation. And then you place the card down in front of everybody so that everybody can see the choices and questions. Then, silently to yourself, without discussion, you pick the one that you believe that person would potentially do of those potential answers given there. Okay? And you just simply set it down. Once all players have set their card down, you reveal. And if there is a winning amount of people, so if in this case with 3 players, if 2 of us said the same answer, or all 3 of us said the same answer, then we would simply move 1 space forward counterclockwise into the track. Okay? And that would be for all players that had potentially gotten it right. Okay? And you only move up 1 space if you get it right. Now, if you did not get it right, then you stay put. Okay? Also, if all players, like in this case where we have 3 players, if all 3 players said something different, nobody goes forward a space. You have to have a winning answer that that more than one person has agreed upon. But it can be 2 people, it could be all 8 people, and then they simply move forward. So your object is then to get to the center of Imaginiff the fastest. Now, the other type of card that happens is called a pick a player. Now, pick a player happens, and there are only 3 questions on it instead. And how this works is it's blue, red, and purple, similar to the colors that are here on your wheel. And so whichever player's turn it is, say as an example, it's the white pawn's turn, he's on blue, so then this question would be, imagine if we were types of boats, which player would be a dinghy? And then everybody looks at their cards, and what that is referring to instead of the specific person, it's referring to all 8 people all the way around the center, all the way around the outside of the board. And so then that's what you're choosing. And then once again, you would place your answer down. And then once everybody has placed their answer down, you reveal. And it is decided the same way. And this works well because it's as a party thing, because it's pretty easy to explain. People will catch on very quickly, and you can move on. And each little round can take 30 seconds or a minute, so you can very easily go forward through an entire game in half an hour if you guys keep playing quickly. But that's Imaginiff. And so I thank you for joining me, and see you next time.